Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing an unboxing for this month's Loot Crate. I cannot remember for the life of me what the theme actually is, so whatever the theme is for the month of October 2017, that is what we are doing today. Looking forward to getting into this because I am super far behind. Normally I'm only like a couple of days, like maybe 2, but it's been a minute. Like this has been here for a while. I just have not been able to get to the house and actually do this video, so glad to be here. I know one of the items because actually my buddy has it, and I think I saw that item before. I just didn't know it was in this, but I'm gonna go right in. Go for the shirt off the top. Oh, that's a sweet looking shirt. Oh, this is actually kind of the symbol that they had this month. It is, of course, Ghostbusters, but it's like a cool what am I thinking? It's almost like cotton candy. That's what it makes me think of because of that specific shade of pink and blue. But that's actually really cool. It legitimately makes me want candy. I actually had cotton candy earlier, so like that's all I'm thinking of when I see this. But that's actually really awesome. I actually like that design a lot. So that's pretty sweet. Let's go for the the big item, but we got some tiny little item. We have Collector's Series Thor versus Loki. I love their faces on here. That's actually really silly. Pop this open. My enemy tape, so I gotta use my blade, my little kunai, and try not to cut myself. This tiny itty bitty little bit of space that I got. There we go. I assume you can get one or the other, unless you get both in this thing. Oh, you get both. Okay, well that's actually pretty awesome. And you get a throne. Okay, so here's Loki's throne. Here is Loki's head, Thor's head, body piece with some nice blue lighting there. So that's pretty awesome. I'll definitely have a picture of that up on my Instagram later. You guys can check that out. Link in the description. So that should be pretty cool. Find a place for that. I gotta get a picture of some of the other stuff that I have too, because I meant to do a picture last month. They did the alien thing, and I never took a picture of that. So we're moving on to the big item in here, which is, Stranger Things, adult collectible, not a toy as it says. 11 versus the Demogorgon. Stranger Things season 2, of course, is just kicked off yesterday, so I got to check that out. I haven't had the chance to look at that, so my girlfriend and I are going to be watching that later tonight. But this, I'd already seen it, like I said, but I know it's a pretty sweet item, so I'm definitely looking forward to finding a good spot to set this up. Oh yeah, that's cool. Get some good pictures of that. The Demogorgon looks, whoops, insanely gross. Okay, I thought all of this was all together, so I didn't think this would actually fall out when I did that. So, Demogorgon at 11 with, the typical psychic nose bleeding. We got that going. But that's actually really cool. So, yeah, and she's got like the little pegs for her feet, so you can stick her on the platform. But that's actually a really cool item. I love the detail. You can even feel, oh crap, I didn't realize that. It's actually, so the mouth, you can actually put stuff into the mouth. Like I thought that was just like, basically just stop right there, but that is not the case. You can actually put your fingers in there. If they're tiny enough, you can. But it actually goes all the way to the back of the head of the Demogorgon. So that's actually kind of cool. I don't know, that's just a little bit of depth to it because they actually had to go through, and basically make it where all the teeth, you can actually fill them, and you can fill them up here too. So that's actually awesome. That's more detail than I would have expected for this, but that's actually really cool. So definitely like that. Of course, that is the grand item. I even like this box. I don't know why, but I guess the way the picture looks, it makes me think of Nintendo stuff because it's just the style of it. So that's definitely an awesome item. There we go, and I got this piece of the box folding out against me. Oh, Buffy. Oh, well, that's simple. There's a bookmark. It's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer bookmark. Lootcrate exclusive. Not much to that. It's a pointy bookmark. I don't really care. My girlfriend might like this more. She liked Buffy more than I did. I did watch Buffy, but I think my girlfriend's a much bigger fan, so she might like that. Plus, I don't really read books. I only read my manga, and I do not want to bookmark my manga. I try to keep all my books, like, tight together. Oh, Mythical. Mythical is the theme for this month. This pen. Oh, that's a pretty cool pen. It's like a super grotesque Dracula, so I think that's actually kind of awesome. It almost looks like Dracula about to have like a a mask like morph onto his face or something. So that's kind of cool. On the inside of this crate, oh, this Mjolnir. It's inside is Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. So that's pretty sweet. That. Shoot through here. They have a Star Trek mission crate coming out. Ghostbusters t-shirt. Okay. To wear the upside down, of course. Yep. From Asgard to Midgard. I am definitely looking forward to seeing Thor next week. I still have to buy tickets, so hopefully the theater near me is not completely booked. We'll see how that plays out. Should have been on that, but I'm not. And of course, like I said, Mjolnir right there. This month's pin. If you should encounter Dracula, one of the most famous creatures of the night, this pin may get you a pass on the whole draining your life force thing. Okay, so this one's DLC is from Marvel Puzzle Quest, which is right here on the next page. Thor brings the thunder with Marvel Puzzle Quest. Build your roster with Thor and Loki to create a thunderous team. That's on Steam, Apple Store, Amazon, and Google Play. So it's pretty much on anything that is tech-based. You can get it. So that's actually pretty cool. I might have to check it out. Says it's official Marvel 3-match role-playing game. Create your own epic dream team using the strongest superheroes and the nastiest supervillains in the Marvel Universe. Play superhero characters like Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, and the Hulk as you battle your way to victory through multi-level match 3 puzzles. Thor, Iron Man, Deadpool, and other comic movie superheroes await your challenge. Well, that seems interesting. I might actually utilize that. I'll probably look it up on YouTube just to see how interesting it is. Because sometimes they seem cool when I read it, and it's like, I'm cool. I'll just kind of give that off for free. They're doing the free digital comic thing again. Whoever this is has a katana, so I'm probably going to utilize that this month. Oh crap! This offer already expires on Halloween. Okay, so it doesn't say exactly what the comic is, so I'm gonna have to check that out and definitely do it fast. Got Lootware, Marvel Gear and Goods, which I know is already shipped. So I know there's some people unboxing that, so I gotta check out some videos on that. I don't think they have. Okay, here it is. I don't think this is for this month. The Mega Crate that they have. Yeah, this is showing like Wolverine, the brown costume premium format, and Predator, and the Wolverine Blu-ray set, and Overwatch PS4 Collector's Edition with the PS4. I'm pretty sure this is old. So yeah, this is March. This is from March. I don't know why they do that anymore, because I like looking at it afterwards, because I actually don't like looking at it because it's like, oh, that sucks, I know I'm not going to get that. Got my mini Mega Crate that one time, which was really cool, but I never expect to get like a Mega Crate. It would be great. I have no idea what this month's is, because I don't know why they do that. This seems really odd to me to not show what the Mega Crate is in the book, and maybe that's for people kind of like me where it's like, I don't want to know, but typically I'm like, I read through it just because I assume I'm not going to get it. But if you get it, congrats. You won't know until after, because the way I did it with the mini Mega Crate, I got emailed like a couple days to like a week after the actual crate came out, and it was like, hey, you won the mini Mega Crate, so you're one of the people that it would be sent to. So I don't know. Excuse me. Maybe that's why they do it, but you can find it online, because I definitely see it online, and I'm always like, oh, I'll skip it, and then I'll read it during the video, which now I can't, because they always show like previous months, which seems so weird to me. I don't know why they changed that up, because I do like looking at it even if I can't win, because it's always like, oh man, that would have been awesome to win. And I'm very curious what it was for this month, with everything being mythical. This month's DX Crate, I'm looking forward to seeing what that is. I didn't end up buying it just because I didn't have the money, and I was like, it was one of those things where it's like, I really want to get it because it has the series Supernatural in it, which is my favorite show on TV. And I was like, I really want to buy this Loot Crate, the DX Crate, just for Supernatural, but I was like, I don't know if that'll be worth it, so I decided not to, even though it has, Supernatural and Stranger Things, which I do like, as well as just whatever they decide to throw in, because they just like to put Marvel sometimes. Like, it can be anything. So it's like, it probably would have been fine, but I was like, I don't know, I really only want it for the Supernatural thing, so hopefully it's not something epic. They throw like a Supernatural hoodie. I'd be super mad if it was a hoodie, because every time I get it, I'm like, I can't wait for this item to be a clothing item, and then it'll be like a figure or a bag, and I'm like, would have loved that if it was just like a hoodie or a shirt. I never seem to get like the hoodie ones. The closest I ever got was the Horror Crate, where I got like a sweatshirt. But every time I'm like, I hope that item's the hoodie item, and then there's like never a hoodie in any of the DX crates I end up getting. But this I thought was a cool crate. Overall, I'd say all the items, well, most of the items aside from this, it's a bookmark. It's better than, I'll be honest, getting this is better than those pencils we got a few months back from the X-Files. It was like, those were legitimately pencils. They had some phrases on them, but a bookmark is better than some pencils. So that's sad, but that is still better than an item that I remember getting in the Loot Crate. So aside from that, I would say I actually really like everything we got. The t-shirt, I'd say, is super cool. I love the coloring for that. Like, if it was just a normal Ghostbusters shirt, it'd be like, that's been out for literally decades. You could just get a normal Ghostbusters shirt. But this being a Loot Crate exclusive style with the coloring to it, I say definitely looks really nice with the neon blue and neon pink. Definitely gives it that 80s style, actually, which matches my Transformer shirt right now. But yeah, that's definitely a cool shirt. I'm gonna have to put this together. Like I said, I'll have some pictures of this with Thor and Loki and the throne up on my Instagram, so you guys can check that out after you watch this video. But that's really cool. And then, of course, the pièce de résistance, Stranger Things. That's gonna fall out there. Ow! I tried to catch that and it just stabbed me right, right in the corner. It just fell right in between my fingers. But yeah, this is definitely an awesome item. I love this figure, and then this one just has a lot of great detail and looks really grotesque. So that is actually super cool. But I would say this was actually a really good crate. I'd say we got, first off, we got technically 2 figures, which is really cool. We got, like, you know, our big figure with the Stranger Things, but I'd say this is still a decent figure. It's much like the alien one. I had to look at it because I keep forgetting the name. It's like the alien one, which is actually pretty sweet. So it's like, all right, that's, you know, it's a mini figure, but it still has a lot of detail in that. And for me, with my photography stuff, you know, you just zoom in and boom, you got it. So that's actually really cool. And then, like I said, the Stranger Things one obviously is like the grand piece, but technically we got 2 good figures, I would say, at least. I mean, I'm sure some people probably don't care much for the Thor thing. Some people probably don't care much for the Stranger Things figure. I know it's super popular, but of course there are people that don't like it. There's people that don't like everything, so, you know, there might be someone who just, like, hates Ghostbusters. I do not, so love the shirt. I like Thor, so that looks sweet. I like Stranger Things, so that's awesome. I like Buffy, but this means nothing to me, so there's that. But I'd say this was actually a really good crate. You know, if anything, I wish that Supernatural was in this month's crate, the regular crate, and it wasn't, you know, specifically in the DX crate, because that was like the one thing where I was like, oh, that really sucks, because we've only had one Supernatural item ever, at least as far as I've been getting Loot Crate. And it was like a car, and it was cool. It was like a small version of the car, and I'm wondering if they're gonna do a big version. And it's like, I kind of hope that's it. But for people that do end up getting it, I hope they get something that's really awesome. But I have to wait and see what I ended up missing out on. I really hope it's not like a super epic box, and I'm just like super depressed that I didn't end up getting it. Maybe it'll be in the loot vault later if they have some left over. I would definitely buy it later. But for now, I would say this was actually a really good crate. Probably, yeah, probably one of the better ones in recent memory. I would definitely say I love, you know, pretty much every single item. I think is really good. You know, Stranger Things, great, especially, like I said, for me. I get added bonuses now, even if I don't like an item. Now that I'm doing like figure photography and all that crap, I get like way more use out of all the figures, because normally it's like, oh, that's a cool figure, and I'll just put it somewhere. But now it's like I get cool pictures out of it, even if it's something that I'm not super familiar with or just don't really care for that much. It's like, well, if it's a good looking figure, that means I can get a good looking picture. So I always love that. And these 2 things I just happen to like anyway, so, you know, it's a bonus for me. And then, like I said, the shirt I like, a bookmark, who cares. I thought it was a hair clip at first because of the way it looked. I thought it was going to be like a little hair clip thing, and I was like, nope, it's a Mr. Pointy bookmark, because that's the thing. Like I said, still better than pencils, so there's something there. But I like this crate, of course. I would love to know what you guys thought about it, so please comment below. Let me know your favorite items in here, your least favorite items. What franchises you guys would have liked to have seen in here. Like I said, for me, would have loved to have seen Supernatural in here. That would have been awesome. I could use another Supernatural t-shirt, so if they switch it out for the Ghostbusters shirt, that'll be fine. I would love a Supernatural figure, so if like the Stranger Things figure was a Supernatural figure, I don't know what it could be. There are like a million different options, but that would be great, because like I said, Supernatural is my favorite show. I would love to have like a really great figure representing that show. That'd be great. I just don't have money, which is why I kind of wait for everything to come in the form of Loot Crate, because that's pretty much where all the money goes towards like nerdy knickknacks throughout the year. So that would have been awesome to see, but even without that, this is definitely great. Yeah, like I said, I would love to know what items you guys liked, didn't like, what franchises you guys would have rolled around. If you swap some of the items around here, maybe you guys like Buffy more than anything else in this, and you would prefer like the Stranger Things figure, which was like the grand item, to be a Buffy figure instead. So I'd love to know how you guys would have kind of swapped these items around, and what particular order. And like I said, in general, just what you guys thought about this month's crate. So please comment below, let me know, and thanks for watching.